No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing.
We've got one of the most intense and heated court hearings I've seen in a long time. In this case, a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen is in court after refusing to turn himself in, despite a warrant issued for his arrest. The defendant's behavior is truly bizarre. He's actually claiming that he doesn't even exist. Just a heads up, the video quality isn't the best, but it's absolutely worth watching because this is one of the most entertaining court cases I've come across in a while. Let me know what you think of the defendant's arguments, and if you're into wild courtroom moments like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's dive in.
You failed to appear for court multiple times in this case.
Your Honor, just for the record, the named defendant is actual property, a registered trade name. And the case has also been certified as a fraud. I have court certified documents to prove that. That should be on the record. And that's the reason why it was certified to be a fraud, because the plaintiff is a foreign-owned private corporation, of which I have no contract with, and neither does the registered trade name. And the registered trade name has been used without authorization and permission, and there's an act of identity theft, and that's probably one of the reasons also why the state has acquiesced that both cases are a fraud. Let me add one more piece of information. I am a foreign sovereign with respect to the privately owned foreign corporation known as the state of Washington.
Yes, on the 303 matter, Mr. Haywood was sentenced to serve 4 days in jail. He failed to report to the jail on June 29, 2023, and we're asking him to be taken into custody to serve that time.
No objection, Your Honor. I actually contacted the jail to make special arrangements to deliver the defendant with the special arrangements to not damage the paper, and the jail refused. So I attempted to deliver the defendant, and objection, the state has no standing as they are representing a privately owned foreign corporation.
So basically, this guy claims he went to the jail with a piece of paper that had his name on it, thinking he could just hand it over to satisfy the warrant. Seriously, he thought turning in a slip of paper would somehow count as turning himself in. Unsurprisingly, the jail didn't accept it because, well, it's just a piece of paper. I honestly can't tell if this guy is completely delusional or if he's just putting on an act for attention. I've seen a lot of sovereign citizen cases before, but this one really stands out. He might be one of the wildest I've seen. He's just making stuff up as he goes. Let me know in the comments what you think so far. Now, let's get back to it.
303 he was convicted and ordered to do jail, and you believe that he didn't comply with jail because there's a docket entry that said defendant complied with jail. Maybe that was an error.
That was probably my attempt to deliver the defendant to the jail, but they refused. And just to clarify, the defendant only exists on paper, just as the plaintiff only exists on paper. The jail refused the paper, and here we are today. And the state still hasn't proven standing yet, by the way, as well.
So, Mr. Haywood, it doesn't look like you did the sentence on the 303 matter, and so I am going to quash the warrant. However, I am going to have you serve that time.
Okay, well, I'll deliver the paperwork to the jail. That's fine. I tried to once before, but they refused it. And just to clarify, I'm not the defendant. There is nothing on there, nor is there any testimony from anybody as first-hand witnesses under penalty of perjury that I am the defendant. And I've uploaded plenty of documentation to prove I'm not the actual defendant. That is a registered trade name, matter of public record, and registered with the state. So if you want me to serve some jail time, then we're going to need to change who the defendant is, because I'm not the defendant.
All right. So can you upload a new commitment? Yes, sir.
And the reason they couldn't put my name on there as a defendant is because I'm a foreign sovereign with respect to the corporate entity known as the state of Washington, of which I have no contract with.
Well, you had your day in court on the 303 matter. You had a trial. You represented yourself or the defendant, whichever way you want to say it, but you represented the defendant yourself. And you were convicted and you were ordered to serve 4 days in jail. You didn't do that. And so
The defendant was ordered to serve 4 days in jail, and I attempted to deliver the defendant to the jail, but the jail refused.
okay, well, I'm going to make sure that they don't, because I've done a new commitment for you today so that they won't refuse for the defendant to serve that time. You're going to serve those 4 days and then you'll be released, and nothing more will happen on that 303 case. You'll be done. And then this case will be heard August 24th at 10:30 in the morning. If you change your mind about representing yourself, then you can ask for help if you want it. If you don't want help, we don't have to have it. So we'll see you in August. I'm going to have you take a seat right over there.
I won't be here for the defendant August 24th. Would you like me to deliver the defendant to the jail?
I would like you to sit over there
Is there any standing
with the
or
defendant.
jurisdiction chosen, proven here yet?
Please go take a seat.
Okay, so let the record.
This whole multiple personality act is really getting out of hand. Honestly, I think the judge should have held him in contempt by now. The guy is constantly being rude, interrupting, and challenging the court's jurisdiction like he actually has a chance of winning. The moment he said he doesn't even identify with his own name, that would have been it for me. I would have thrown him in contempt right then and there. You can't just walk into a courtroom and act like the rules don't apply to you, especially when you're supposed to be held accountable under the law, not just making up your own. What do you all think? Should the judge have taken stricter action? Or is this just one of those moments where you sit back and enjoy the chaos? Let me know, and let's get back to it.
The identity of the defendant definitively been established.
Okay, please go take a seat. Sonia Sesko, customer 231024002. Mr. Haywood, sit down.
Am I obligated to follow these rules?
You are going to sit down right now.
Do you have any jurisdiction? I don't believe you have any jurisdiction that's been proven yet.
Please sit down.
Are you threatening me with violence?
I'm asking you to sit down.
You only have authority over the defendant. You have no authority.
What are you doing?
Mr. Haywood?
You're escaping?
I got things to do.
No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
It's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing. You got some proof of
Okay,
that?
well, we are all being recorded, so if you leave this courtroom, it'll be a felony escape charge. Your choice.
Okay, well then, I guess in the best interest of peace, in regards to your violence, I will go ahead and relax for a minute, but let's get with it. I got things to do. Got it?
What was that just thrown?
Car keys.
Do you know that person?
Yeah, they're my boys.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Mr. Haywood has been very disruptive. He tried to leave the courtroom once he was placed in custody. So just FYI, be careful with him.
So, give me a break. Can I just see just need to see it, thank you. Can I see who's being put into custody, please? I just need to see the name. I just need to see the name of the person. Okay, that's not me, that's the problem here.
Christopher Sanborn's matter. We're here today on
That's not me. The name is same, but that's my registered trade name. I got all that documentation right here.
Okay, good. We're
You
going
want
to
it?
take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. This is the defendant, technically.
If you want that, I can go with you, put everything private.
Hold on 1 second. Well, that's taken care of.
We can figure it out when we get the right name.
Did she file a notice of appearance?
I will make sure that she does, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet today. So yeah, no, you've got Ms. Bradshaw, so that's fine. You don't need to do those forms. But she.
All right, that's enough of this sovereign citizen nonsense. It was only a matter of time before they took him into custody. The guy clearly seems mentally unwell, and he's got the entire sovereign citizen script down to a science. I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the ringleaders in some online forum pushing this stuff. These people genuinely believe they can reject laws just by claiming they're not part of the system, but it's all complete nonsense. You can't just yell, "I'm not subject to your laws," and expect that to be some kind of magical legal loophole. They act like they've found a way to hack the system, but in reality, they're just making things worse for themselves. The conspiracy theories run so deep for some of them that they can't even see how self-destructive their behavior is. It's honestly sad to watch. The law doesn't care about your sovereign citizen claims. You can shout all you want, but in the end, you'll end up in jail like anyone else who refuses to take responsibility. What's crazy is that many of these cases could have been resolved with just a small fine, but instead, they go on rants, cite fake laws, and dig themselves into a hole. And then when the consequences hit, they scream and cry like victims. It's honestly absurd. What do you all think? Was this guy truly that disconnected from reality, or is he just playing the sovereign citizen role for attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy wild courtroom drama like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take care.